Okay, people. Do I have it working? I've got it working. Uh, I just have to get a, ow! Not again. I cut my nails this morning, and the clippers don't do the best job, so I get little nail burrs all over the place that keep getting caught on everything. I have to file off some other section. All right, let's wait 90 seconds. I always wait 90 seconds for my paparazzi stalkerazzi to log in. Oh, that hurts. We'll get to that at 90 seconds. Oh, I really need another naposis. It's Sunday night. I don't know what most of you people are doing. Probably nothing. Let's face it. When I lived in one of the places I lived in, because I lived there, I used to walk around every night. There they are. We're at 1:20 in the first. Ow. So I used to walk around this place that I moved into in the evening just to enjoy the feeling and the trees and the walkways. And there were lots of balconies around this property. And next to the balcony was always the living room. And I was shocked at how many TV sets, how much blue light TV set light was shining through every single person's balcony. Oh, I lost my one viewer. And that's when I realized that when people go home, they do absolutely nothing with their life except sit in front of a television set until they fall asleep. So, which was kind of a surprise because let's face it, people who go to work, they don't work. They sit there and they talk at the candy machine and they talk at the coffee maker and they play online and they play on their cell phone and they call their spouse and they call their girlfriend. They don't do anything at work. And then they go home and they sit in front of the television set and do nothing. So most of society is doing absolutely nothing except nothing. There you go. Okay, so let's start off with my day. I think I did videos on this morning, but I bought a couple pairs. I always buy more than I need. I bought a couple pairs of running shoes, tennis shoes, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know. And I've had a note on the wall saying shoes. Like, take off these shoes that I'm wearing that have no support on the inside because I've totally destroyed them from wearing them for so long, and put on the new shoes. Well, I didn't do that. Oh my God. I'll get to my hip in a minute. What an idiot I am, what I did today. Ow, that hurts. So I didn't put on the shoes. And then about 6 months went by, or however long, a year. And then I decided to move into my mom's house to be her caregiver. And I moved in, and between trying to deal with the nightmare of caregiving, and then my dog got sick, and I had to put her down, and ow, man, life is screwed. My life is a disaster. And I've talked to a lot of people with professional credentials who've said, I don't know how you're dealing with this because it's overwhelming. Woo, does that hurt what I'm doing now? Ouch. Okay, my computer just said that I went live. So this morning, well, no, about 2 weeks ago, I took out the shoes. I took the shoes out of the box. I went, okay, we're making progress. The shoes are out of the box. They sat there for about a week. Then I took the what do they call it? The stuffing, the filling, whatever they put in, not like a pie, the stuff they put inside your shoes when you buy them. So I had already tried on the shoes. I knew what I wanted, but they didn't have the style that I wanted. So they said, we know the size. We'll mail them to you. And they mailed them to me, and I took off the wrapper, and the boxes just sat there. So I finally took out the insides a week or two ago. And this morning I looked at the shoes and I said, today's the day. It's like going on a date with Yolanda from the Hood and saying things are going to happen. Well, when things happen, it's usually not a good thing, and then you pay for it forever. And that's kind of what happened today. I had the shoes. I never sit in that chair. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I sit in the chair and I put on the shoes, but my shoes are so worn that I just slide them on my feet, and they're loose enough. They're loosey goosey, and the laces are loose enough, and it just slides on. So, like a moron, I lean over. I'm sitting in this chair that's way too high up in the air. I lean over and I turn, and I ended up straining, or I didn't pull. I kind of I did something to the what would it be? The hip flexors. I did something to the muscle on the side of the leg. I kind of strained it a little bit. I went, oh, 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 you're gonna die. And so I couldn't. Now, yesterday I did a 10,167 step walk, and I made a video on that if you want to watch something that's absolutely boring, especially towards the end when I'm trying to get the last 100 steps and I can barely move my leg. So that's what it is. The thigh muscles, the quads, the piriformis, the what are those? The quads, the God, what is the name of that muscle group over there? Um, now, it was all tight. I could barely get up this hill. I was going up and down hills trying to get my 10,000 steps after being at the dock. Then I went over by Clutter Park. And so I finished the walk and I went, dude, you need to get home because you're in big trouble. And I got home and I went to walk from the room to the kitchen, and I thought my leg was going to give out because the muscles were so tight from working and jerking. And so I relaxed the rest of the night. I did my cool thing, which is live like the awesome person that I am. Um, and then I got up this morning and I pulled that muscle and I went, all right, dude, so much for your 10,000 step walk. There's no way you can do this. You can barely move. And really all it was is I was turned to the side. So the thigh muscle, which was really sore, the quad and the hip flexors, and I can't remember that other muscle group, the glutes, the ass muscles. That whole area was really tight. So when I pulled it, no, not when I pulled the muscle, you sick pervert. Okay, when I pulled it, it hurt. And I knew I couldn't go down to the dock and do my 10,000 steps. I just knew I couldn't do it. So I went over to Clutter and I thought, let's walk up and down Clutter. You're right by the car. If the worst that's going to happen is you're going to fall over on the sidewalk and the paramedics will come and wheel you to Doomland. So I did, what did I do? I think I did like 1,000 steps, 800 steps, and decided this is a big mistake. You need to go to Costco and get a Pepsi and a hot dog because that is health food. So I went over there and I got this disgusting hot dog, and they never mix the Pepsi the right way in those machines. And I drank it, and I could have gone into Costco, but I stood up and said, listen to yourself, senor. You are in no shape to be walking into a store because I was really tired. I didn't sleep good last night. I said, ow. I slept really bad because ever since I moved into this house to be my mom's caregiver, I have not been happy. I didn't sleep good. Then the whole stress with the dog, and then the dog getting sick, and the dog having to be put down, and all the nightmare stuff that I deal with on a daily basis living here. It's everyone who hears about it says, I am really sorry you're going through this. No child should have to put up with what you're doing. So let's just leave it at that. Okay? Thank you. Gracias. Por favor. Oui. I probably don't have any viewers, but let me check. Oh, I have one viewer and a like. That's a good thing. Okay, where was I at? So I finished, I did my walk back to the car, and I thought, this is a really smart idea that you're not going to walk because you can barely keep your brain going. I was so tired. Got in the car, drove home. Oh, what I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing the quad muscles. Ow! I'm grabbing the front of my leg and the side muscles, it hurts so bad. And I don't think it's so much from twisting. I think it's a lot from 10,167 steps yesterday, a couple thousand steps today, like 8,000 steps the day before. I'm trying to burn off all the calories I'm getting from drinking the Pepsi. Yeah, I did make a mention yesterday that I had gone to Costco. I was in a milkshake mood, and so they sell their vanilla ice cream, their vanilla bean, which is absolutely terrible. Everybody says, "Oh, it's the best ice cream in the world." No, it's terrible. So, and they sell it at like two 1.5 gallon containers in a box. And I made about 5 milkshakes, and all of the milkshakes were. That's why I didn't put in the vanilla extract. Even though it's vanilla bean, you've got to put in the vanilla extract, or it doesn't, or it tastes like it's terrible. And I had 5 milkshakes, and I'm thinking, what in the world are you doing, Bromeister? This stuff. Okay, hold on. I've got a message here. What are you talking about? You must exit my channel now. I have banned you from life. Stand in the corner. Leave. Okay, so this is my blog. If you don't like my channel, don't listen. I don't really care. You're not paying me. You're not paying me for anything. So get out of my kitchen. Leave me alone. Seagull Legends. What are you, a legend? You're no legend. Out the door. Okay, back to my story. Where was I at? No, the milkshakes. The milkshakes are just terrible. So I threw out the 1.5 gallon container, and the other one wasn't open, so I gave it to my neighbor. It's not like he doesn't have a 20-inch belly. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been talking for 12 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay, so let's get back to where I was. Mr. Legends, maybe you're French, Legends. Oh my gosh. Where was I at? I can't pay attention to the messages because then I can't think. So I came home and walked straight in the room and went on the bed and slept for 2 hours. And when I woke up, most of the tightness in that hip and the thigh and the quad muscles was gone. It's still there. This stuff doesn't go away overnight. And I've done absolutely nothing the rest of the day. I did put out the garbage cans, but I've done absolutely nothing. I did get some of my mom's old tax returns, and I'm organizing them and putting them in a different place because I'm trying to clean as I'm waiting. Well, we won't get into that. Okay, so I've got a plan for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to do it because it's so overcast out here. It's insane. We're having a heat wave. Los Angeles is having a heat wave. And when I say a heat wave, I mean El Mucho Grande El Hito. So it's going to be hot tomorrow, but I live by the beach where it's all fogged in and it's all overcast and it's all marine layer and you'll freeze your naddles off. But then when you start moving and walking, then you start saying, I'm no longer cold, I'm sweating and I'm hot, which is not good because you're sweating and you're hot and it's really cold and you got the marine layer at the ocean. So you've got all this sweat that turns to cold sweat. And when you have sweat and cold air hits it, your body temperature freaks out and it drops and you go into hypothermia and you can't make it back to the car because you're on a stretcher going to the end of the earth. So the plan for Monday is to do more 10,000 step walking. And that is why I'm doing the video. I don't know if you've stayed long enough to get to this point. And not that I'm going to listen to a thing anybody says. The thing is, nobody leaves a comment. No one leaves a comment because you people are watching other channels. I know you're watching other channels. Of course you are. And you don't want me to know that you're watching my channel too because you have a dedication to certain people. That's why you can never write and say anything because you're trying to hide. I guess you're in the closet. You're in the closet. That's what you're at, where you're at. So Monday morning, not that I can do it because I don't know that I can. Let me try right now as I'm talking. Okay, I'm grabbing the side of the leg, the thigh. Oh, okay, the glutes. How bad are the glutes? That's the piriformis area, the sciatic nerve around there. The hip socket's not that bad right now. I'm going to go a little further down. Whoa, the side of the thigh and the quads are really sore. If I can do it tomorrow, I want to do another 10,000 step walk around the marina and the boat docks. The question is, do you want video? Do you want live video? Do you want a live stream of me doing the walk around the boats and the docks? Or do you just want video? Because I know you're not going to watch either one. So, do you want that? Do you want me to go to Clutter Park and shoot video? It's probably going to be very foggy, and I don't know that I'll do it. Do you want me to go to Westchester Bridge? Well, no, because he's going to be out there tomorrow at one of those locations. So, you want me to go to Westchester Bridge? Do you want me to shoot any live streaming of plane spotting? I can go to In-N-Out. I can go to the bridge. I can go to Clutter Park, or do you just want to see the video of the dock walk? Or do you not want to see any of that? You just want to see me do a 10,000 step walk. So that's what this thing is. What do you want? You got to let me know what you want. I could walk around other areas, but I don't really like walking around with a cell phone out, because you don't know if somebody's going to come up and put a knife in your back and steal your cell phone and then look at all of your pictures. You don't want people looking at your pictures, do you? You know what I'm talking about. Somebody left me another message. Your choice. Thank you, Seagal, Legends of the World. Yeah, so you don't have to leave a message on here, but leave a comment in the video. Leave a comment below the video. I don't expect I'll get any comments, but if I do, I will read them and say, this person is 100% wrong. That is not happening. Again, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do much walking at the dock tomorrow. I didn't strain that hip muscle. I didn't strain the thigh muscle that much. Ow, gosh. I say that as I'm pressing into the side of the leg and I'm going, yikes. I don't know how much of this is from turning and pulling the muscle. Can you say that on YouTube, that you pulled your muscle? I don't know how much of it is pulling the muscle and how much of it is just I've done so much walking the last week or two, trying to lose some of the weight. Let's face it. What do they say? I think they say in another 7 years, 50% of the United States population is going to be morbidly obese. Now, I don't know what morbidly obese means, but I know that. Alexa, what does morbidly obese mean?
Morbidly obese is an adjective usually defined as obese to an extent that is life-threatening. Also, I can give you real-time notifications on Dallas Cowboys breaking news. Would you like me to do that?
So, morbidly obese is when you are so obese that it is life-threatening. Alexa, what is the definition of obese?
Obese is defined as very fat or overweight. The word obese is an adjective that describes a person who is significantly overweight.
So obese is when you are fat. No, that term has a meaning. I forget how many pounds overweight they consider obese. But 50% of the American population will be morbidly obese within the next 7 to 8 years, I think it is. But everybody, I got myself in shape. I was overweight more than a few years ago, but I was overweight, and then I lost all my weight. I was so close to where they wanted me to be, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror as I'm standing there nude thinking, they want me to lose another 5 to 10 pounds? I'll be so ill. I'll be so skinny. But then I put it back on, which is what most people do when they lose weight. I put it back on. We were at the pandemic. Very, not, I won't blame it on the pandemic, but it's a very, it's a common thing that when people in a country are going through traumatic situations, they put on massive amounts of weight because they're under so much stress and they eat to relieve the stress. They constantly eat. So, um, like I said in one of my videos, I took my mom to the ER like a month, 2 months ago, and I'm standing outside waiting for everything to get taken care of. And when I did that, the time before I took her to the ER, God, my grammar's so bad with the structuring of these sentences. When I did that 2 times ago, that doesn't even make sense. When I did that previously, there was about 25%, 25% of the people that walked in and out of that ER door that were overweight. When I did it a couple months ago, it was something like 50 to 80%. And I'm not talking the, let's face it, everybody, not everybody, a majority of the people are about 20 to 30 pounds overweight. On a man, when you see a man that's about 30 pounds overweight, he looks like he's pregnant. When you see a woman who's 30 pounds overweight, she's got like 5 rings of fat around her belly and a humongous butt. So it's not attractive. It's just not attractive. When you see men that are overweight and you look at them from their profile, they all have this huge bloating, they have this huge bloating belly. And when you're putting on more fat than that, you don't have the belly then. Now it goes all the way up to your chest. It goes up to your man boobs, and the fat's strangling your heart, and you're going to be gone by tomorrow. So I'm trying to lose my weight. Didn't help that I bought 3 gallons of vanilla bean ice cream and milk to make milkshakes. And then sugar is the biggest killer for all of us. And I bought 4 bottles of Mexican Coca-Cola with the cane sugar. And I went, what the heck am I doing? And then I started doing the walking again. So I'm trying to get it. I know when I see myself, when I see pictures of myself, I go, oh my God, where did that belly go? Because when you're living your life, it's not like you're seeing this humongous thing. Most of us don't look at ourselves. And when you see yourself, you go, where the heck did that come from? It's just like I'm a guy, obviously. One day I decided I want to go trim the back of the hair on my neck. I'm trying to save $20 going to the barber for another day. And I'm looking in the mirror and I went, oh my God, where did that bald spot come from? I didn't, because you don't look at the top of your head. I went, dude, somebody took the hair off my head. Somebody came in and did a smash and grab on my brain and stole, well, on my cranial cavity, and stole my hair. And it's the same with being a guy. You got this little, you're eating a bunch of garbage because most of us eat really bad food. I don't eat fast food, but most of us don't eat well. And then you look at a picture of yourself and you say, wow, there's that big belly. Now, that's the category I'm in. I'm about 20 pounds overweight. And the average person should be able to lose a pound a week. So in the next 6 months, I should be able to lose this. But the problem is then you have ice cream and a soda and you're in trouble. Now, there are other people that are holding that weight from their chest all the way down. And those are the people that when they're in the bathroom, they're looking down and they're the Donald Trumps of the world. They haven't seen their package in half their life because you can't see it. You can't look over. You can't see over that big mound of fat. So I'm trying to get in shape. When I moved in here, the goal was to be living with the dog, having a good life. And I didn't think I'd be caregiving forever. And I am now. I can't get to my exercise machines. I can't do the stuff that I want to do here. I've pretty much lost my freedom in my life. And so now I'm going outside and I'm trying to do my walks. And I love them. It gets me out of the house. I don't have to deal with the drama. I don't have to deal with the health issues. I don't have to deal with the caregiving and the dementia. And I get outside and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's very peaceful, very relaxing to me. So I'm going to probably be out there tomorrow watching the boats. I'll bring my heavy jacket so I can kick. Now, that's the problem. You bring the heavy jacket, and then the sun comes out, and you can't walk around with a heavy jacket. They think that you're from the mafioso. Yeah, they're going to call me Larry, the mafia man. Okay, I think I've rambled enough. Is anybody even watching this thing? Probably not. Oh my God, I've got 2 likes. I've got. There's a dollar sign over here. I don't know what the heck this dollar sign means. I've got like a dollar sign and a something in the corner. I'm doing this on a cell phone. The legend, Sigel the Legion, is doing 3 lines and a bunch of pointy things. And oh my God, somebody actually gave me 99 cents. The Seagal is a legend of the world. I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years. I will tell you, I can count on 2 hands the amount of people that have given any money to me at all. So you were the king. 99 cents. You know what I'm going to do with that 99 cents? I don't know. I don't know. So you probably don't know either. But thank you. Oh, that's really weird. I can't really see it on the cell phone, but I see in the corner there's a dollar sign, and then there's a bar, and then there's a 0.9. And then I look down and it says Sigel Legion did a thumbs up. So he's one of the 2 thumbs up out of the 3 people watching. And he gave me 99 cents to listen to my words of wisdom for the night. You have some interesting things to talk about. Ah, very good. I appreciate. I gifted you $1. It says Sigel Legend 99 cents, and then it says 99 cents. Maybe YouTube stole the penny. I don't know. That's the whole thing about the gifting with YouTube is they take 33%. So if you donate $1, I get 66 cents. And with that 66 cents, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the world. That's what I'm going to do. All right, people. Want to subscribe to my channel, Learning Chords with an S, capital letters. You want to join? Nobody's ever joined my channel. I set up a. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I finally said, let's set up the join because let's set up a membership. YouTube keeps bugging me. They want to make more money off of me. So I set up a membership. I think the membership's like 99 cents for a month. And then I've got a $4.99 for a month, and then I've got $499 for a month. Obviously, nobody's going to give me $499 except the legend. Oh, wait, she won't do that. Okay, I think I'm done for the night. My hip feels a little better. My leg feels better. I'll probably do the walk tomorrow. I might not get the 10,000 steps, but I'll try to do a live stream in the morning when I'm walking, and there we go. Thank you again, Sigel Legends, for the $1. It's been a pleasure.